Okay, so y'all done this a while back. We're just reviewing this for this objective. On that first little row there, they're giving you the rule for when you have like bases. What happens to the exponents when you're multiplying like bases? They add, right. Okay, so b to the 7. So y'all done it, all right? Then look at the next one down then. Now, if I have numbers involved, numbers are regular numbers. You treat that like 5 times 9, just like you always would. So 45, x to the 5th. All right, so treat your numbers normal. It's your exponents you worry about. Okay, so that was the first rule there. All right. Then the next rule is the power of a power. In other words, if I have a power here in parentheses to another power, what happens with the exponents? Do you remember? Multiply, guys. Multiply. So this would be d to the 15. It's easy, but you got to keep in your mind what you're looking at. All right, so looking at the next one here, if you got multiple factors in here to the third, those are all to the third because they're all in the parentheses. So -3 is getting it, x is getting it, y is getting it. You're distributing. Now, what's -3's exponent understood? Right, that's how you're going to treat it. So -3 to the 1 times 3, x to the, and y to the, yes. Now, you would be expected, if you had a number, to clean that up. So everything else is good, but this needs to be multiplied out. -27, thank you. So you can just calculate that if you need to. So do clean up the numbers if possible. So that'd be final right there. Okay? So now, going down to the next little rule, which is pretty much like the same rule. They're just extending the idea we just now talked about, where you distribute that exponent. So what would this be? X to the y to the, and z to the third. All right, so that's really just extending what we've been doing. Okay? All right, now, you know that 5 is understood first power. So we'll have 5 to the b to the c to the, then of course clean this up. 5 times 5 times 5. And then that would be all you need to kind of clean up. Just the numbers. Alright. We're going to save the division for tomorrow, so I'm going to skip over this one. And I'm going to go to this rule. Skip down to the, it says 0 exponent. This one is the 0 exponent. Now, they tell you anything to the 0 equals 1. Anything to the 0 is 1. So, in this problem, this will be like having 1 times b to the third, technically, y'all. This becomes 1 times this, so just b to the third, of course. So anytime you see something to the 0, take that out and say times 1 there. All right? Take a look at this one. What would you say to that? 1. Final answer 1. Everything is to the 0. So you don't need to distribute 0, 0, 0. You're going to come out the same. So everything to the 0 is 1. So watch for those. All right? And you can stop me. So today we're going to